Anthropology is also about bearing witness to people's struggles in their lives, their ways of dealing with adversity and opportunity, and the effects global processes have on local communities. This week we encountered the vexing and complex tensions between global capital and local water needs. But it's about more than the potential clash between the need for resources around the world to satisfy consumer demands and local water needs for agriculture and consumption. Water here is more than the clear liquid we need for everything from brushing our teeth to drinking to cooking to flushing the toilet. And that's just our everyday basic needs. Water, for the people Sally works with, is much, much more. It's a being, like us, a part of nature. Anthropology's task then is to translate this conceptualization of water people in the Atacama Desert have to others and make others understand the place water holds for them in their worldview. And that's before it's too late. Early incarnations of this kind of work was called salvage anthropology, when scholars wanted to study and record as much as possible about a given society before their traditions and rituals were lost. We understand society and cultures as more dynamic today. Nevertheless, recording and bearing witness to other people's worldviews and traditions remains an important part of what we do. In the salt pan, water scarcity is nothing new, but the way people access water, use water, and what it means to them changes all the time. Our water prices are continually rising, but the fact that we have a price on water is itself telling. That this mechanism of putting a price on resources has mitigated some of the disputes over how people share in resources in a community for whom water is more than a resource can be read in a number of ways. It says something about the power of markets, but also about the power of the state, even in remote locations like the one in northern Chile. For the indigenous people who have seen their land change radically over time, the impact on their water has been radical too. Their grazing grounds are running dry, and water levels are changed forever. These concerns are shared with communities around the world, where mining, excessive industrial or domestic use, and irrigation have altered water tables, led to the desertification of land, and affected water security. Remember, water is the most basic necessity we all require, and its availability and accessibility is crucial for all living beings. And for Atacameños, it's crucial for water itself. See you next week for our last episode for Life Within Limits and the course, when we travel to Malaysia to see what life is like for urban refugees there.